Hi Sagittarius risings, welcome to your reading. So let's find out why your soul decided to be a Sagittarius rising this lifetime. What is it here to learn? So, the first card we have, the moment I embrace my peace within and surrender the outcome is the moment that the universe can truly get to work. And the next is, I always trust the direction of the universe and know I am being guided. There are two sides of this. One is the need to do what the other suggests. The ability to trust, the ability to surrender the outcome, any expectations, any clinging to any other outcomes and expectations. And, getting to that point of trust and peace, staying in that balanced point which is deep within you and knows that there is going to be something that works out. Right? Because if we give in to that, more fearful state, then there is no end. We can be fearful about literally everything. And many times it is us who are our own undoing, we don't allow any blessings to come our way because we are so fixated on everything that is wrong and everything that is missing, everything that's lacking and not yet here. Instead of focusing on the things that are coming, that are being built as of right now, and also the things that we have already gotten. This reminds me, when I pray, I always end with, thank you for all that I am and all that I have, all that I was and all that I had, and all that I will be and all that I will have. So past, present, future, everything that, whether I'm aware of it or not, I'm thankful because whatever has happened has brought me to this point here, standing in front of the universe, being able to acknowledge that there are things that I don't know and it's okay. I'm still here despite crazy turns in life, obviously some difficult times, sadness, happiness, all things combined is what makes me who I am today. And every other moment, even the difficult times right now, yes, it is tough, that's the point, but it's also shaping me. So I need to trust the process that by going through a difficult period of life, or even my own lackings, okay, I'm not going to be, encouraging the victim mentality. So whatever mistakes even I make, or the wrong turns that I make and trap myself, is all fine, because ultimately I will learn that, hey, you know what, I'm trapping myself and I need to let myself be and trust that what my instinct or my intuition is telling me is going to work. And even if it doesn't work, it's okay, I learned something new, right? That way I'm able to surrender, I'm able to come to a peace point where I don't pressurize myself, I'm not pressurizing anyone else. There is no domination, power, any type of those things exerted by myself on myself or even other people or even the universe. And that way also the expectations from outcomes is removed, because I'm not doing it for a certain outcome, right? I don't know what will happen, and that's okay. We'll see what happens. I am trusting the capacity to deal with whatever comes, right? And honestly, yeah, who can know? Who can know what exactly is going to happen in life? However many predictions you do, whatever details you give, it's always going to be a guideline. It's always just, this type of feeling, that type of incident. It's not going to tell you that this A, B, C person in your life is going to come and tell you exactly this sentence and you will react like this. And so that's a bit of a stretch, isn't it? But what's important is how you react, how you respond, how you take it, how you shift it, so on and so forth. So that's what's coming here. Okay. All right. We'll know more from the other cards. We have two cards here. Oriel, a new creative venture is on the horizon. See it as a positive change. Okay, if some of you have lost your jobs because of the pandemic, this is telling you that there is something else coming through as well, and this is going to be better than the previous one. Also, for those who are trying to or wanting to create something new of your own, this is saying definitely there are some inspiring ideas coming through, so see it as a positive change. But more than all of this is more of an immediate prediction, but as a soul thing, it's about looking for creativity. It's looking for that inspiration, that spark, because you're a fire sign. You look for that spark. You look for optimism. Let's see what this can lead to. There is the truth. There is satisfaction in knowing the truth of things that blanket any and all incidents, symptoms, manifestations of that same principle, right? For example, there are two sides of a story, right? And that's true. There you can always shift the perspective and you will see a different side of the story always. And while that is true, when a Sagittarius is able to see the manifestation of these things and really realize and see for themselves and come to the conclusion all by yourselves, that, hey, I've been noticing so and so patterns, I suppose this is what underlies it, this is what governs all of this, because Jupiter rules your sign, and it's all about philosophy. It's about, again, the big picture thinking, forward think. What do you call that? What do you call that word? Not forethought. I don't know. I can't remember it. I always use it. I'm just blanking right now. But anyway, it is broad-mindedness, open-minded, open to learning, truth, wisdom, self-realization, the philosophies of yourself that govern you as well as the whole world, our lives, things like that. Okay, so there is a spark that comes through every time that you learn something new and are able to do something with that and pass it along even. Okay, that's why Sagittarius is mutable and open-minded, because you never know where a new knowledge or learning can come from, right? Okay, we have Osprey, so your success is now at hand. Allow the abundance to flow to you effortlessly. Yes, once again, immediate prediction is that something awesome is coming through, but this reading is more about the lifetime, the soul. Why did it choose? What's the intention behind it, right? So you are here to experience success, but it's also asking you to allow the abundance to flow to you, right? When you don't surrender, when you're not able to trust, you're kind of relying on only yourself as if you're the sole operator in your life, and you definitely are the sole, like the master director, but to think that you're just you and you alone is a bit of a stretch. I mean, just in our human lives from birth itself, we are already involved with like 5 to 10 people, right? Our aunts, uncles, siblings, cousins, our parents, neighbors, the society at large. We are immediately associated the moment we come in. So no one's truly, truly alone. And it's just a matter of timing about who comes into your life, when, and for what purpose. So there is a lot that is in the background, but you need to trust the whole process. Even when you are feeling alone, it is by design. Okay, I don't know why that is coming through, but it's definitely there. But you should not allow these things to close you off, because you're also shutting away your blessings. So allow your mind to be open and receive. Okay, one other thing is, if you're looking for a spark, if you don't know what this idea is yet, it is asking you once again to open your mind. It can come from any direction, okay? And this spark that you get, you can turn into a creative venture. You can bring it onto earth for, you know, the higher good, for your own highest expression, right? Which will then lead to your success and abundance. Okay, there are a lot of different types of messages coming for you guys. The others had kind of a uniform intention, but there are like 3-4 scenarios already coming in for you people. Okay, we have Gemini. Gemini rules communication. Again, curiosity, a lot of intellectual stuff, likes to read and learn about everything, communicating about everything, thinking about a lot, very cerebral. So these are some things you also identify with. Then we have the 11th house. 11th house deals with big communities, so the world, platform, friends, hopes and desires, and the dreams that you want to manifest and create in your life. All of that is connected there. Also related to the humanitarian, because traditionally Aquarius is placed here. You might want to communicate with a public platform about your ideas, this new inspiration that comes through. Also, it is saying just be curious, just be open about, you know, what people all around the world kind of go through. Okay, everyone has very different circumstances. Just looking at each country, even everything is different. So it's not that simple to bring that very blanket type of statement, right? You can't just say that, yeah, this is the only one truth that exists now and it will bring everyone together. Because it's not always about them, it's also about you. So I surrender, I embrace my peace, I trust. Okay, this is where it's you, and once you do that, you're then able to communicate it outward. You can explain, how did you get to your peace? How did you surrender? How were you able to trust? Right? You're also able to achieve your hopes and desires. If this is related again to speaking, then that is definitely well aspected there. And we have Ascendant, so social personality, first impression, and public mask. So Sagittarius is the presentation that your soul was looking for. You want to come across as very Sagittarian, that's different. And the first impression you create is that you're giving something a chance. Let's get to know things. You won't just leave things wishy-washily. Okay, you want to know it, and then you move on. You try to learn of things, though. That's nice. Keeping an open mind about knowledge, philosophy, things like that. I'm having trouble, giving you keywords because, again, there are like 3-4 types of things that are coming through. So one which is like very public, so you're sociable and you pass along whatever you learn, you like sharing with other people. Meanwhile, there's another group who is more private about the Sagittarian nature, but they really strongly apply to their own lives with their hopes and desires. Okay. Then there is the third one, which is still evolving. So you're kind of dealing with the lower expression of Sagittarius, which is that I want to be not in control, I won't say, but how do I say this? I guess there's a bit of impatience with things. That's the third type that I'm getting. That could be one of your things that maybe gets you bored very quickly. You want new inspiration all the time, and that's not saying that that's bad. It could be that's the intention of the soul, right? You want to just touch and go on a lot of topics, and that's completely fine as well. But my point is that there are multiple categories of people that are coming through here, so I'm sorry about if the keywords are not exactly on point. Okay, we have 5 of Swords, 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups, there we go. The Lovers and Gemini, very closely associated. The astrological equivalent of the Lovers is Gemini. And we have Ace of Pentacles. So you have your soul would like it if you could start a new thing of your own, putting your own ground, your own spin on things, your own take. by combining these, dual natures. I was talking about duality, right? Gemini also deals with that. Same goes for lovers. So two sides of the same coin. How can you unite it is the coin itself, right? What does it mean as a whole? So the divine masculine and divine feminine, yes, they are separate entities, but coming together is the only time that we have harmony, balance, peace, right? So something to do with that universal truth that governs the good, bad, ugly, happy, everything, okay, in your separate way, okay. It can, like I said, simply be, talking about things. It can be a type of a meditation clinic or something, anything that is business oriented, or something that gives you a root or a standing of your own, a strong understanding of your own. What is your belief system? What is your philosophy of life? What do you honestly believe in? When I say universe, do you take it to mean literally the universe, or do you mean God? Do you mean energy itself? What is it for you? Okay, these are certain things to also think about, but I feel like this will come in time anyway. It'll come naturally. Five of Swords is, again, like, there can be a tendency to be competitive in some cases, and when there is some frustration linked to the competitiveness. It's not that competition itself is fun, but there is that, it's like a pitfall. It's like a pitfall. It's not dangerous. You will get out of it, but there is that tendency to, like, I can be better. No, I figured it out, so I can do it now. I'll make different choices. Everything will be different now. That type of feeling. Okay, like I said, 3 separate groups of people coming through, so take whatever resonates, okay? I'll try to get you some more guidance messages towards the end, but yeah. All right, anyway. 7 of Cups deals with wishful thinking as well. So you want to dream away and kind of not in a floating anything can happen type of way, but like, what are the many possibilities? Okay, where would I want my life to lead? What would inspire me? What would that inspiration lead to? What am I trying to create? Okay, and how can I create all of this? So 7 of Cups is about a lot of choices. Some of them are ideal in nature. Some of them are, intuitive, and just, you want to see, like, these are the many possibilities. I have 6 to 7 possibilities. Maybe I select this one, see where it goes. It's like exploring your interests and hobbies, seeing what inspires you, okay? But also with the 4 of Cups here, it can be difficult to stay inspired, right? I already told you that. There's that bit of impatience. It's boring when you have to, like, stay doing the same thing again and again and again. That's the type of 4 of Cups here. That does not mean that life itself is bad, but it can be more inspiring than it already is. This could be like your current phase as well. That's why it's more emphasized here. But it is definitely just a calling for you to explore some more new ideas, to discover something new, and not give in to any frustration or other lower level energies. Okay, because that will increase the separation in the lovers. This will only bring into focus the duality of things rather than the unity of things. Okay? Yeah. Alright, let's see. We have truth, struggle, duty, discipline, justice, and warrior. Yeah, again, justice is like looking at both sides of an argument and then coming to a conclusion. A warrior of the truth, that is Devas, that's what I call it. Seeing what inspires you enough to keep you patient. Okay, that's what I feel like you're exploring this life. Staying curious, using all your intellectual capacities, gaining knowledge, not just from one thing. So it's not like I'm only going to be involved in science, or I'm only going to be involved in the arts or humanities. It's like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, because ultimately everything kind of ties together, and you like seeing how it all ties together. So when there is nothing new as such that, you know, gives you that fire or ignites that fire already within you, you might feel this Four of Cups vibe. Okay. We have I can do anything. Balanced solar plexus, feeling active, confident, personal power, self-respect, good energy levels, willpower. Yeah, that's good. So a lot of action-oriented. The solar plexus is related with fire. So you're a fire sign. So yeah, definitely. You just came just to have that Sagittarius experience. That's really nice. Okay, let's get you some guidance. I roll 3. Can I have some cards, please? Hard work, toiling the land, that type of thing where you have to just be so disciplined and kind of like, have to do the same thing again. It can be quite boring, and that's where you kind of have the tendency to slip into the competitive nature. This competition vibe, I feel, is for some very few of you only. So yeah, okay. Guidance, please. Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Okay, I'm just gonna pick the top 3 now. We have Hawk. Pay attention. A powerful message is being communicated to you now. Okay. White Owl. The wisdom and messages of the divine are within you. Now is the time to get out into the world and connect in authentic ways. This is by the Starling. So yeah, these are the 3 different types that I was getting. Maybe clarify the Hawk here. What is this powerful message? Clarify the Hawk, please. We have 4 of Wands. So something about stability, having fun, perhaps connected with the Starling a little bit. Something to celebrate. Something is coming that is going to, you know, lead to a celebration, make you feel successful. Yeah, I suppose that goes into the broad theme, asking you to be patient. Any more guidance? Last words. Is there any more guidance for Sagittarius risings? We have 8 of Cups, transitioning to newer energies. We have 6 of Cups as well. So that's something about, I think this is something additional. If you have some, you know, past friends who are close to you, they might be helpful in establishing this new project over here in this new chapter. Take a look at, you know, your childhood or your inner child, and see what did you like to do and you could do for hours and hours and hours, and how can you translate that into something that is a career now, or something that you can still incorporate in your future life as well. That's something additional. And things that are not working out, things that are not supporting your highest expression, let it go, because there's plenty of wonderful things kind of coming in. 8 of Cups is about walking away from things that are not serving you and walking towards something that is full of possibilities. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Sagittarius risings. Thank you so much for watching. Do like, share, comment, and subscribe. I would love to hear from you. I will see you again next time in some of my other videos. Until then, take care. See you. Bye.